Hello, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to join us. My name is Rita. I'm honored to be the host of today's live streaming. Now, let's introduce our streamer today, Miss Tessie. Tessie, Key Account Manager, Professional Market, African and South America, Professional Products, Wire Mesh, Steel Pipe, Roofing Sheet, winner by Sales Award 2017 and 2018, winner by Customer Service Award 2017 and 2018, winner of Products Expert Award 2017, 2018, and 2019. Now, Tessie, please.
Hello everyone, welcome to join our live streaming. My name is Tessie. I'm happy to have a wonderful time with you today.
Today, our live streaming will have three parts: the company introduction, product show, and flash sale activity.
Our main products including wire mesh, metal pipes, and a roofing sheet. Please stay tuned. We will have a big flash sale activities after product show.
Okay, now let's move to the first part.
Okay, firstly, let's together to watch our company video.
Okay.
It is well known that China is the iron and steel industrial center of the world, and Hebei is the iron and steel industrial center of China. Hebei Sinostar, one of the top 10 building materials orders in Hebei, has been adhering conservatively to its overall business philosophy of quality, service, honesty, specialty, and innovation since establishment. All our employees devote enormous time and energy to meet the need of the market, steadily boosting the corporate sales. We are committed to provide one-stop building materials, sourcing solutions for overseas buyers. We mainly deal in roofing sheets, metal pipes, fittings and barrels, wire and mesh, metal fence, iron art, fastener and screw, home DIY decoration, and other steel products. We now work with more than 500 selected and inspected mills of A level to provide our customers with low-cost guarantee. We also maintain long-term cooperation with world-famous contractors, wholesalers, and home centers. The Hebei Sinostar has 6 complete management systems: CMS, or Commodity Management System, QMS, the Quality Management System, PMS, the Pricing Management System, LMS, Logistic Management System, FMS, Financing Management System, and ASS, After Sales Service System. We inspect and supervise the whole process of production, from mill sourcing, order placing, raw materials, manufacturing, packaging, and warehousing till container loading, so as to continuously provide our customers with products and services of high quality. We have our own logistics department and freight forwarder that are responsible for the last mile logistics, providing DDP destination customs clearance and third-party logistics services for overseas buyers. The Hebei Sinostar is proud of its young, professional, and well-trained team with great passion and creativity. Together with the efforts of all members of our group, we believe that the Hebei Sinostar will soon become a flagship of the Hebei foreign trade industry.
Okay, now let's back to our live streaming.
Okay, it's a very nice video.
Yes, pretty good.
We get to know a lot about Hebei Sinostar from this video.
Yeah.
Okay, now let's talk more. What's the advantage of Hebei Sinostar?
Yeah, we provide one-stop building material sourcing solutions, and our main products including roofing sheet, metal pipes, wire and mesh, fins and gate, fittings and valves, fastener and screw, iron arch, scaffolding, stainless steel, aluminum service, and other steel products. You can easily buy whatever you need here to save time, and that's why many big importers and home centers have maintained cooperation with us over 10 years.
Okay, Tessie, we have so many different products.
Yes.
And how can we ensure the competitive price of each item?
Yeah, we have mature supply chain and currently work with more than 500 selected and inspected mails, which enable us to provide the most competitive price for each device order. Rita, for example, received an order of 1,700 tons black pipe last December. According to the wantage of different mills, we arranged the production in 13 mills, and this cannot be done by a specific factory, and it can ensure that each side is the lowest.
Okay, sounds very good.
Yeah.
And then another important question, how to guarantee the delivery time and the good quality?
Yeah, that's really a good question and customer concern question. Yeah, our customer can rely on our service or inspection. We set up a well-trained quality control team, and our QC will follow up every step of manufacturing process and ensure that the quality, quantity, packing, and delivery time in conformity with our buyer's order and related international standards.
Whether the inspection is same as the third-party inspection.
Yes, similar. After inspection, we will do an inspection report, just like third-party agencies send to customer. Yeah, just like this one, our inspection report here, we can show our customer more clear of our inspection report.
Okay.
Okay, now because here is our inspection report or inspection reports samples, and let's introduce to our customer. And the first page we can see here is a brief introduction, and just like the sales contract number and the partial shipment, container quantity, ETD, ETA, and description of the goods. Yeah. Okay. Here now let's introduce the first part. We can see here the first part is from the cargo warehousing situation and our service variant pictures. And on this part, we will show the totally material pictures to our customer. Just like because this inspection report is for the corrugated roofing sheets, right? So now the material is our galvanized coils, and for our QC, we will check the coils, like the coils width and also the thickness, and then totally will show the pictures to our customer. And if there are no problem, then we are allowed to do the next step to do the production. Yeah, this is after the inspection of our coils, and totally we can see here show the picture of the after corrugated sheet. This is surface pictures. And this is other pictures like the out packing pictures and also this label pictures. Okay, now let's introduce the second part. The second part is our dimension measure pictures, and on this part we can see here we will show the total pictures to our customer of the inspection size, and we can see this side is 0.17 and the after corrugated width is 665 millimeters. The length is 8 feet. And so the pictures we will like check the length after corrugated width is 665 millimeters, and also the thickness 0.17, and also the labels. We can see here for our QC, we must check the total size and show the total size pictures, testing picture to our customer. So we have many different pages to show the different sizes. Okay, now let's introduce the third part. On this part, we can see here, this part is our container loading pictures. And on this part, for our QC, we will show the totally loading container pictures to our customer, including like the totally open picture and the half open picture and the closed picture, also the sales number picture. And then we can see we will show the totally containers and many different container pictures, and we must show each size and each size containers to our customer, and many different containers. Okay, now let's introduce the last part. The last part is just like a sum up the totally inspection reports. On this part, we will show the just like sum up the storage, warehousing, and surface variant include order and condition packing, and also dimensions complied with orders request. And the whole is a survivor and always a reviver person. And the date is the overloading container date. And that's all is our totally inspection report. And if from that we can see here on this inspection report that the third-party agency sent to customer and we that will show the material and container pictures and testing pictures, and if they find any problems after the cargo's arrival to the destination port, it's easy for customer to check which container have the problems.
Okay, I think many customers will like this inspection report. It's very helpful.
Yes, all right.
Okay, and then Tessie, let's move to the next part, the product show. Today, let's review focus on the South American market. The sequence of products are wire mesh, steel pipe, and roofing sheet. Each type has a flash sale activity.
Yeah. Okay. Now, firstly, let's introduce the wire mesh products.
Okay.
Let's take your sample. Yes.
Okay, now you can see we have 3 samples here. What's the difference between them?
Yeah, we know here we can see here 3 samples on our table. And for these 2 types is the galvanized type because they have the galvanized color at same type, same color. And for this one is different. This one is the PVC coated and green color. And these 2 galvanized type let's introduce firstly. And for this one is electrical galvanized wire mesh. The material is for the electrical galvanized wire. And for this type is for the hot dip galvanized. Yeah, and then also the material it puts the galvanized wire, a black wire, and then after welding we do the hot dip galvanizing and got the hot dip galvanized wire the mesh. And for this one, it's different type with the 2 types and compare with the galvanized type. For the PVC coated one have more beautiful color and more good rust resistance. For this type, the inner wire also that's like the material as the galvanized material. It has 2 types. One is electrical galvanized wire and the other is hot dip galvanized wire. And after welding, yeah, we outside we do the PVC coated and got the PVC coated wire mesh.
So it has more good quality.
Maybe it's right is how to say that it's just like because it have different price also so because outside is the PVC coated so the anti-rust resistance and price is higher with the galvanized one and also the rust resistance is higher compared with the.
Okay, very good. And for the wire mesh products, what are the key points of our customer concern?
Yeah, for that question, of course, on the one hand, like the basic side is our customer concern. The question is must meet our customer requirements, just like the royal wax and length, and also the roll weight, the diameter, and also the just mesh hole is very important basic points for our customer.
Okay.
Yeah, and on the other hand, when our customer to open the weld mesh when they use it, and it have any other type to very question. The important question. Let's show from this 2 small piece. Okay. Customer can see here now on our hand have 2 small pieces, and these 2 small pieces is just cutting from the big roll. And then from that, when our customer to use it and open the big roll, we find that they have many cross points.
Yeah.
And this is totally cross point is from the welding. Yeah. So whether have the missing welding or the solidity of the welding or whether have the broken wire is also very important question to our customer.
Okay, and for Hebei Sinostar, how to solve the problem of missing welding and broken wire?
Yeah, for Hebei Sinostar, or before galvanizing, our factory have professional machine to check whether have the missing welding or broken wire. If they find any problems, they will directly repair them or directly pick them out.
Okay, very good. And another important question, how to guarantee the customer's build time?
Yes, that's also the very important question, our customer concern question. Now for the wire mesh productions, And then we have 10 plus selected and inspected mails can be chosen and shared at the time pressure.
So has our factory been inspected?
Yes, of course, the factories must be inspected in advance and then allowed to add into our supply list.
Seems very strict.
And yes, of course.
Okay, and then I see for the web mesh products, what's the flexible activity?
Okay, today in our live streaming for the web mesh products, our customer total size can get 3% discount, including our electrical galvanized web mesh, hot dip galvanized web mesh, and PVC coated web mesh. These three types, and total size, our customer can get this 3% off. And this is really a big support in content fire. Please take this chance to contact, and our MOQ is just 1 40-feet container.
Okay, 3% discount is a really big discount given to our customer.
Yes, if you're interested in the electrical galvanized wire mesh, hot dip galvanized wire mesh, PVC coated wire mesh, please leave your message and our customer service will contact you soon.
Okay, if you want to book order and get this special discount, please contact our customer service. We'd like to answer you immediately.
Yeah, please take this chance to contact. Okay, now for the web mesh introduction is finished. Okay, let's introduce the chain link mesh.
Okay.
Yeah, before we introduce the chain link mesh, let's together to watch the chain link mesh production video. Okay, now together to watch that short video. Okay, Rita, from that video, we can see our factory is very mature and our supplier or our QC inspection is also very professional.
Yeah, you can see that. And now we can see we have two samples here, and they look very same. Any difference between them?
Yeah, and for these two samples, let's put it together and more clear to show our customer. And when we see these two examples of chain link mesh, we can see if you have a look, yeah, you will find it's really very similar surface, right?
Yeah,
totally same galvanized surface. But actually, when we see it more clear, you will find the difference. And for this type, we can see the surface have little matte. But for this type, the galvanized is more shining. Yeah, that's as for the difference is from the two different material. And for this type, we call it electrical galvanized chain link mesh. And the material is electrical wire, galvanized wire, and zinc coating is from 10 grams to 15 grams. So zinc coating is not very high. So if long time in the outside environment, the surface will become little matte. It's galvanizing. But for this type, it's different. This type we can see the material. The surface is more shining and continue shining. The material is different. Material is hot galvanized wire. And for this material, the zinc coating is different between the electric galvanized one. Zinc coating for the hot dip galvanized wire is from 30 grams to 300 grams. More higher zinc coating, right? Yeah, because the higher zinc coating, so even if long time in the outside environment and after shining and the sunshine and also the rainy day, so the surface will continue shining.
Okay, more quality. And what's the price gap of the two different types?
Yeah, and also for the if totally same, that's like the same roll weight and the western length and the diameter and mesh hole is totally same. For the chain link mesh products, from the price gap between the electrical galvanized one and hot dip galvanized one will be about 10%.
Okay, it's really much difference.
Yeah, it's different. It's temporary, big price gap of the.
Okay. And then I see many home center customers concerned about the question of delivery time. And how can we ensure their delivery time?
Yeah, for that, many customers also concerned the delivery time is very important question also. And now for the chain link mesh products, our factory have 18 production line, which is the biggest in the local condition. And of course, we have other 10 plus selected and inspected mails can be choose and share the delivery time pressure.
Okay, sounds very good.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I see maybe some customer feedback. The chain link mesh packing is very difficult to open. How can we solve this problem?
Yeah, and it's really some customer to feedback that question. Yeah, we prepare a short video, and on this video, the skilled worker will teach us how to open it. Now, let's together to watch that short video.
Okay. Okay, we can see that it's really need some skill to open it.
Yes, it really needs some customer like our very familiar worker is very easy to install and open it.
Okay, and after open the whole row, what's the inspection procedure?
Yeah, and now let's introduce inspection procedure for one small piece because
Okay.
now for that question we prepare a small piece and for the cutting from the big roll, and also this small piece is different type with the galvanized one. We can see here this type is a PVC coated one, also the green color is very population color, and you can see here. And then for our QC to check it, we will use the different types of the rulers, just like we have two types. One is just like this one. Yeah, for our QC, we must to check the size like the width and also like the length. It's very important question, and we will use this ruler to check it. Just like take this one and take the lines and show the picture to our customer. And of course, just like we see the chain link mesh roll is very big roll, and for that type, we will totally open the big roll and have a big rulers and check the length.
Okay.
And for the very small points, just like the diameter and mesh hole, we will use other different instruments, just like this one. Okay. Yeah, this type have more. From this type instruments, we can get more exactly value. Yeah, this type is let's open it, and before we testing, it's very important to set to the 0. Yeah, and it's now to the 0. And then we test the diameter. Like this point. We can see here, this point is 3.76 millimeters. And now we put to the 0 and check the other point. Sorry. And for this point, its different value is 3.67 millimeters. Yeah, and then for this type, just like this, we will check the one row, we will check more than 10 points and to get the average value to show our customer. Because you know the diameter always have some tolerance. Yeah, now we put the 0 and check the mesh hole. And for this, firstly, you can see this mesh hole is 60 millimeters, and then we put this point. Okay, this point is 31.56 millimeters, and also for the mesh hole, it's have some the tolerance and the mesh hole size. Our accuracy will check also the one row main difference. The mesh holes and the check must meet the tolerance or not meet our customer's requirements and other requirements. And for this, the diameter and the mesh hole totally have some tolerance. It can be accepted by our customer, so it's no problem.
Okay. Good.
And of course, I have other questions not to show our customer. And for the chain link mesh, of course, we will check the roll weight. It's very important point. And but now we didn't have the weight plan, and so we just do not show that. But the weight is also very important question and important to test the item.
I know that. Okay, and the next is flash sale activity time. What's the flash sale activities of the chain link mesh products?
Okay, today in our live streaming for the chain link mesh productions, our customer also can get 3% discount for total size.
Okay.
Yeah, and including the electric garnet chain link mesh and hot dip garnet chain link mesh and PVC coated one. And the total size our customer can get this 3% discount. And the MOQ is just one 40-feet container.
Okay, 3% discount. It's a really big discount in our content fair.
Yes, if you are interested on the electrical garnet chain link mesh, hot dip garnet chain link mesh, or PVC coated one, please leave a message and our customer service will contact you soon.
Okay, if you want to go there, please take this chance. Take this chance to contact our customer service. We'd like to answer you immediately.
Yes, please take this chance to contact.
Okay, and then I say this product introduction is finished. Okay, what's our next products?
Okay, next let's introduce the barrier. Now let's change our sample here.
Okay. Okay, as you can see, now we have 3 samples here.
Yes.
I think maybe there are difference.
Yes.
Okay.
And now let's introduce these 3 samples to our customer.
Okay.
Yeah, just like we introduced before, like the world mesh and the chain link mesh. So we have 3 samples, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, for the barrier also same has 3 samples. Yeah, just like the 3 different materials, just like electrical garnet barrier, hot dip garnet barrier, and PVC coated barrier. This is the 3 samples and just 3 many different types of the barrier. And then also for the barrier, also from the barb different shape, we also have 2 types. The one is we call it traditional type, and the other one we call it the Elva type or mortal type.
Okay, for customer, how can they distinguish them?
Yeah, now let's introduce that from the small piece. Okay, now that's more clear to show the customer. Okay, now let's introduce for this type. You can see here, this type is the traditional type, and then we can see it's more clear for this is the 2-min wire, and this is barb, right? You can see the barb now more clear to the barb type. We see here, the barb type is just inside of the 2-min wire, inside of it, right? And this is the main difference between the barb inside of it, and we call this type as a traditional type. And now let's introduce this one. This one, let's see here. This is also the 2-min wire, and this is barb. And when we see the barb, we can see here the barb just wrapped on the 2-min wire, not inside of it.
Okay.
Not inside of it of the 2-min wire, and just wrapped on them. So one is inside of it, the other is not. And this is the main difference and the main point to distinguish the 2 types. And this one traditional type inside of it, the 2-min wire, and for the mortal type not inside of it, just wrapped on the 2-min wire. So I think this is the main point to distinguish.
Mhm.
Yeah, and I hope for our introduction and our customer can know it more clear. If you still not clear the two types, we also have a short video to show to our customer more clear. Now let's together to watch that short video.
Okay.
Yeah, from that video, I hope our customer could distinguish the two types more clear.
Okay, I think many of them will know what's the difference between that.
Yes.
Okay, and for the two different barber, which market do they sell in?
Yeah, for this type, like the
Mhm.
traditional type, this
Mhm.
type sells good in the Southeast Asian market.
Okay.
And for this type, it's different is motor type,
Mhm.
and this type sells good in the South American market, and in the Central American market, and Australian market.
Okay, two different types for different markets.
Yes.
Okay, and then I say, what's the lifestyle activities of the barber products?
Okay, today in our live streaming for the barber productions, our customer also can get 3% discount for total size.
Okay.
Yeah, and then just including the electrical galvanized barber, hot dip galvanized barber, and PVC coated barber. Totally size our customer can get 3% discount. And MOQ is just 120-feet container. Yeah, today for the totally wear mesh production in our this showing room, the showing room is just 3% discount, just like this one. Yeah, this is a really big support and apply to give to our customer in the content buyer. So please take this chance for the take this 3% discount.
Okay, if you want to book order, please take this chance. Take this chance to get the special discount.
Yes, please take this chance to contact.
Okay. Right now, I say the introduction in this showroom is finished. And now let's go to the next showroom.
Okay, next, please follow me into our showing room of metal pipes.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. Now please follow me into our showing room of metal pipes. Here you can see all types of pipes in our showing room.
Yeah, I see so many different types. Please introduce to us.
Okay, no problem. Now let's from the first line. The first line you can see here is stainless steel. Yeah, stainless steel we can do many different. That's like the 304 and the 3166, and also for the 200 series, we can do 201 or 202 is very popular material for the stainless.
Okay.
And also, now let's introduce second slide. It's different material. Different is steel or the hot dip galvanized. It's iron tube, just like metal type tube and steel, and for round shapes, rectangular shape, and also the square tube. And also for this slide, different and the rolling way is just like the hot dip galvanized. Hot rolled steel tube also have the round tube, square rectangular tube, and the square tube. And this is different is the cold rolled steel tube, and for this is pre-galvanized steel tube. And for of course for this Sinostar we can do many different stuff like the EMT tube for the electrical wear, and also for the spreading on the tool in. And for this type is different for the decoration tube. Is mainly used for just like the things. Yeah. And also, of course, for Sinostar, we also can do that like the seamless tube. So the different materials like aluminum tubes and the precision tubes. And we can do many different kinds of tube.
Okay, so many different types. And which one do you want to introduce to us?
Okay, today let's introduce the two different types of galvanized type. Yeah, and also for this galvanized type.
Okay.
Okay, now let's introduce for these two galvanized type to our customer.
Okay, you said there's two different types. And what's the difference of them?
Yeah, now let's introduce for these two different galvanized tube to our customer. And for this type is different. We call it pre-galvanized steel tube.
Okay.
Yeah, and this type is different. And with this type, we call it hot dip galvanized steel tube. And actually, for these two types, from the rolling way, rolling manner, and also the zinc coating, the price, and the useful is totally different. And now we introduced from this the pre-galvanized tube firstly. And for this type, the rolling strip and rolling material is different. This is the rolling material used galvanized strip.
Okay.
Yeah, and after rolling, we will directly get the galvanized, pre-galvanized tube. Yeah, and for this one, it's different. This one we just call it is hot dip galvanized tube. This type, the material we use is black strip. Yeah, then we send after rolling, we will got the black tube, and then we send the black tube to the galvanized factory to do the galvanizing. After the hot dip galvanizing, we will got the hot dip galvanized tube. And then for this one, because a long time in the zinc stank, and we can got the different the zinc coating, and the commercial quality is 250 grams.
Okay.
Yeah, and more higher zinc coating, right? And for this type, it's different. And this type, zinc coating commercial quality is just like 30 grams. Yeah, but of course, we also can do just like more higher zinc coating and 100 zinc coating and 100 grams and 200 grams, and also the maximum zinc coating we can do is 275 grams. Yeah, yeah, and there's many difference between the.
Okay, and I want to show this. Compared with the black steel pipe, what's the advantage of the hot dip galvanized one?
Yeah, we can see here this type, this tube with together is different surface, right? Yeah, this one on one hand he do the galvanizing, yeah, but this one is not do it. It is just the black tubes. And for this type, the surface no any other treatment, and just oil. I mean, we use pipe making. Yeah, to anti-rust, we put some oil, and because as for the oil, it's not the rust resistance is not good like this one, hot dip galvanized one. So it's just like the construction of the structure of the furniture tube. But for this type, it's different. This type because the hot dip galvanizing and higher zinc coating, so it have very good rust resistance. It can be used more than 20 years but not rust. So it's widely used just like the water line or gas line. So it's very different use for them.
Okay. And then I say what's the flexible activities of galvanized steel pipes?
Okay, today in our live streaming for the galvanized tube and the hot dip galvanized tube and the pre-galvanized tube, our customer can get 5% discount. Yeah, and then we have the discount size is different. And today in our live streaming, the discount size is from 1/2 inch to 2 inch, and the thickness from 2 millimeters to 3 millimeters, and the length is 5.8 meters, and the MOQ is just 1/25 container.
Okay, 5% discount.
Yes,
it's a really big discount in the content fair.
Yes, and please grasp this chance and take this discount. It's really a big and special discount in content fair to give our customer.
Okay, if you want to book order, please contact the customer service. We'd like to answer you immediately.
Yes, please take this chance to contact.
Okay, and then I see the product show in this showroom is finished.
Yes. Next, please follow me into our showroom of roofing sheet.
Okay.
Okay. Now, please follow me for showing of roofing sheet. Here you can see all kinds of roofing sheets in our showing room.
Okay, I see so many different types. And Cassie, could you introduce us?
Yes, of course. Now let's introduce from this line, and then we can see we introduce from the the most shining one. The most shining one we can see is the top line, and we call it galvanized corrugated sheet because the surface to the galvanizing one is very shining surface. You can see here. And also now let's introduce this one. This one has a different material because it's zinc material. And then for this, the bottom one is also different for the more beautiful color. And the popular is for the green color, ocean green, and that's the red, and also like this red. And the green color is very popular, and also that the ocean blue is very popular color. And for this one, people call it pre-painted corrugated sheet for the corrugated type and IBR type. And also people call it PPGI. Okay, now let's introduce this one. This one is different material, and for this is aluminum material, and also for aluminum we can use two shapes that like corrugated wave shape, and also the IBR type. And for the aluminum material, we also can do the pre-painted color. And then for this type is different. For the ASA roofing types, is different material. It's polyester material. And then now let's check from this type. And this one is also very different. And we call it polycarbonate hollow sheet, and also the PC corrugated sheet. And now the last one is just like this wall. The last one is we call it curved metal wall panel. And for this type is a new design for Hebei Sinostar. And it's mainly used to decoration for the outside wall. And it's very, the benefit is that it's very advantage and for our workers, and easy for our workers to install on the wall. Okay, that's totally to show the customer. And we can see here for Hebei Sinostar, we can do many different types of the roofing sheet.
Okay, so many different kinds.
Yeah.
And then I say, which one do you want to introduce to us?
Okay, today let's introduce this one, just like as zinc material roofing sheet to our customer.
Okay, compared with just like this, the galvanized roofing sheet. What's the difference between the two types?
Okay, now let's put them together. Our customer very clear to see that. Yeah, the surface is very different.
Yeah.
And for this galvanized one is very shining surface. But for the zinc material, it's different. The surface has little matte. Yeah, different. Not very shiny. The one for the zinc material have this type, this color. Yeah, that's because for the distance is 2 times of that one. And also for the zinc material have very good heat resistance. It can be used more than 200 degrees high temperature.
Okay, very good. And then I say, for the zinc roofing sheet, how the customer could distinguish the different coating?
Yeah, that's a professional question. Yeah, for that question, I also introduced if you want to get very exact value, it's better to test it for the professional instruments. Yeah, to test it. And if your customer not have it, I have a simple manner to teach your customer how to distinguish. But it's just you will not get a very exact value. It's just to distinguish one, maybe which one is more good quality. Okay, now let's show our customer from this. I prepared 2 different zinc coating samples. Okay, you take this one. Okay, now let's watch this surface. And this surface we can see here is very commercial quality for the zinc material, and it's AZ 40 grams. And when we take our eyes on here, on the surface on the zinc spangle, you can see here the zinc spangle is just very commercial and not very so clear and more so bigger. So it's just a very commercial quality for the zinc materials.
Okay.
Yeah, now let's check this one. This one is different now. This one is AZ 150 grams. It's very higher than coating for the zinc material. And when we see these types, we can see the sample, and we take our eyes to here. And we can see the surface, the zinc spangle is different with that one. Means before the 8040 grams one, the zinc spangle is more clear and more bigger,
Yeah.
right? And it's easy to distinguish the zinc spangle. And when we put them together, we can show to our customer. I think now it's very clear to show that. You can easily to distinguish which one is more better, right? From the zinc spangle. Yeah. The zinc spangle for the 150 is very different. But in that way, it's only for our customer to distinguish which one is more better quality. Yeah. If you want to get more exactly value of the zinc spangle, zinc coating, you must to choose to use the very professional instruments to test it.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. And after design, the surface of our zinc sheet is very easy to appear flexible to rubbing. And how can we solve this problem?
Yeah. Now, for this type, we can see here to avoid that question, that's like this one, we will use anti-finger process on it. That means, and then we our hand to touch the surface. Yeah, we can see the surface, no any press on it. So in that way, and then we will anti-finger process will protection the surface more good.
Okay, very good. And what's your packing of the zinc sheet?
Yeah, for the packing question, now our customer can easy to share. To see here, our table have two very commercial and normally packing for the two types. One is just like the coils, and this one for the sheet. Okay, we can see from the small model for our sheet productions, just like the packing. Yeah, of course the serious pallet, and then the metal shell to outside protection, and then we will use the over wall. We will use the steel belt, and then now we increase the bottom corner to increase the total pallet, and then except the small model, and we also have our video, and in this video not only including just like the packing situations, and also we'll just like the how about the precision and the precision and the manufacturing precision, and also the inspection procedure, and also like the packing situation, the warehouse situation. Yeah, I think our customer will got more points from this short video.
Okay.
Okay, now let's together to watch that short video. Okay, now let's back to our live streaming.
Okay, from this video, I think many customers will know that their best choice to work with us.
Yes, and each year we exported to the South American market about 30,000 tons per year. And like the market is Peru and Chile and Bolivia and many different markets.
Okay, a very big quantity.
Yeah.
Okay, and then Taxi, what's the flash activities of the Alexin roofing sheet?
Okay, today in your live streaming for the Alexin material roofing sheet, our customer also can get 5% discount for total size. And the discount size range is different from the thickness 0.15 millimeters to 0.2 millimeters. And the outer corrugated width is 800 millimeters, and the length is from 1.8 meters to 3.6 meters. And on this range size, our customer can get this 5% discount. And MOQ is just 128 container.
Okay, the Alexin roofing sheet products have 5% discount.
Yes, there's a special discount and in our content buyer for the Alexin material roofing sheet. So please take this chance to contact.
Okay, if you're interested in the Alexin roofing sheet, please contact our customer service. We'd like to answer immediately.
Yes, please take this chance to contact this really big and special discount in the content buyer. Please grab this chance.
Okay. And then I say until now, our product introduction and the flash sale activity are finished.
Yes, thanks for watching our live streaming.
Okay, thanks for all support. And now you can see my customer are contacting us.
Yes, if you have any other questions, please initiate one-on-one meeting. We are waiting for you.
Welcome to Hebei Sinostar live streaming at China time 22 o'clock tomorrow. Tomorrow we also have many flash sale activities on steel pipe, wire mesh, and roofing sheet. You can scan or recheck QR code. We will answer any question for you immediately.
Yes, friends who not catch up our live streaming, please go back and watch our reply. Okay,
Thanks for everyone. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow.
Yeah.